Have you ever been tempted to do something you know you shouldn't? Me too. All the time, on a daily basis. Especially now in the pandemic, stuck at home, the rhythms and routines of my life are disrupted. It's easy for me to want to slip back into old or maybe new negative behavior. Things that can allow me to escape the anxiety, the difficulty, the tension, the stress, whatever it may be. One of the things I think is really important is how are we right now equipping ourselves to battle those temptations? A couple things that I've just been learning recently and really over the last few years that I've seen a lot of value in is, am I setting structure up in my life to create those moments or pockets where I can reaffirm what's true? I think that if you look at how Jesus was tempted in Luke 4, Jesus speaks directly to the three temptations that we see with truth. He quotes Deuteronomy 8, and I believe it's Deuteronomy 6, and he just quotes that to Satan directly. For me, I'm not like Jesus. I can't just snap and everything comes back to mind, and I have this perfect recollection of the Rolodex of Scripture and truths. For me, it's really hard. But two things that I've seen that have really helped me in this area are, one, surrounding myself with people who will remind me of what's true. And I think it's important that those people are allowed to speak into my life in a way that might make me upset or might disrupt what I think is okay or normal. And I think that that's really good because in moments when I feel tempted, I know I have people that I can call, I can reach out to, I can text, I can message and say, hey, look, I'm really struggling right now with this. Can you help me? And they'll speak directly to my situation. They know me, they love me, and they're going to remind me of truth. Because oftentimes when we're stuck in the middle of temptation, we're just trying to figure out a way out. We're not trying to think of, okay, what truth can I use to combat this temptation? Second thing has just been, am I practicing things in my daily life that train me or develop my ability to recall the truth of Scripture? Right now, one of the biggest struggles for me is I am consistently tempted to freak out at my 3-year-old. He is just struggling to say yes at all. No, 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 no is all I'm hearing. And I just want to spank him, or I want to ground him, or put him in timeout, or take away things. And what I'm having to learn, and this is something that friends have helped me over the past weeks and remind me in this, is that I do that to the Lord all the time. But how he responds to me is in love, in grace, is in my best interest, and is always looking for a way to help me move forward in my growth. And so for me, having friends to remind me of that, and then having time in the Word each day on a consistent basis to remind me that that's who God is and that's how he sees me. And so my question is, what are the practices right now that you're doing, that you're putting in place in your life to help bring truth to light a lot quicker in the moments of temptation, those low moments of the day of maybe anxiety or stress? And then also, are you surrounding yourself with people who love you enough to speak what's true and tell you who you are, who God is, and what they see God doing in your life? So put those things in practice today. Start doing those things now. And I think a lot of us will start to see that those temptations will have a little less power than they did the day before. See ya.